The Stand-Up Game, a gifted instructional model presentation by Natalie Grover. Before I dive into the stand-up game, I think it is important to understand two things. What is an instructional model or strategy, and why do teachers use them? Instructional strategies are techniques that teachers use to see if students are learning the content or gaining a better understanding of the course material. Instructional strategies encourage students to take on more of an active role in their education. They allow the learning experience to become more fun and practical, and students can apply what they have learned and expand upon it when using instructional strategies. Instructional strategies are beneficial to both the teachers and to the students. What is your favorite teaching strategy to use in the classroom? Here are a few examples: Rally Coach, Exit Tickets, Breakouts, Find Someone Who, and Quiz Trade. So now, what is the stand-up game? The stand-up game is when you have all the students in the class stand up. In order for them to sit down, they should participate in the class in one form or another. This gets the students actively involved into the lesson. Some examples of how they can participate would be add to the discussion or lesson, answer a question, read their summary or response, challenge another student's response. So when is a good time to use the stand-up game? Any time is a good time to use a stand-up game. But here are some extra suggestions. Before introducing the new material, to tap into prior knowledge. After a unit, to review terms. At the beginning of a school year, as a way to review students' knowledge of class rules and procedures. After a math unit, to review shapes or problems. Before students begin an assignment, such as an essay, a set of word problems, or a science activity experiment. To gather ideas or formalize procedures. To remediate weak skills, and to practice newly learned skills. And yes, there are variations to the stand-up games, and some you may have even used yourself. Let's take a look at some of these. One version is the stand and sit. The teacher asks a series of questions: yes, no, true, false, fact, or opinion. And based upon the answer, the student will either stand up or sit down. Stand up and move to. Label the different areas of your classroom as A, B, C, or D. Ask multiple style questions. Choose stand up and move to the answer choice. I have found it better giving a very short time limit works best. This keeps students paying attention and having them know the answer to make it quicker choice instead of pausing to see where the majority of people go. Then there's stand up, hands up, pair up, the Kagan strategy. Students stand up, put their hands up, and quickly find a partner with whom to share or discuss. This structure is perfect for class building, processing, reviewing information, energizing the class, forming random pairs or teams, lesson starts, and wraps. However, with this strategy, I do like to use a little bit of music, especially when the kids are pairing up. And I ask them to keep moving until the music stops, and then pair up with the person standing closest to them. This keeps them from teaming up with their best buddy every time. Now, time for your thoughts. Have you played the stand-up game in your classroom? Have you played a variation of the game? Which variation is your favorite? And when do you use it the most? I have provided a Google link below for a Google form. Please take a few moments to complete the form so I know what your thoughts are. I have also included a link to the Google form on the presentation post and with the handout. Thank you for your time during this presentation. I hope I gave you some new information that you can use in your classroom.